Warm welcome to Root Talks, a simple program of trustworthy AI, and today we have a very special and interesting episode with our partner and actually a large-scale partner compared to our size with more than 1,500 employees, and we have an honor to welcome to our humble Root Signals studio Tommi Rasinmäki, Head of Management Consulting and AI Advisory. Warm welcome to Root Talks.
Thanks for the invitation. Happy to be here. Exciting.
Yeah, let's see what we get on the tape, so to say. But you're a man from the heart of Finland with a hint of North Carolina, and now working with AI. So how all this happened actually? Like how you ended up in AI business with this kind of a background?
Where should I start? From Mikkeli, perhaps, where I born, but no, seriously. Actually, I have not worked with AI that long. Maybe the journey started at one customer where I was heading the automation program, or mostly I was working with robotic process automation and things like that. But and this is like a few years ago, 5 years ago, or something like that. And well, back then AI was already into talks. Maybe it was about the machine learning side of AI, but first encounter at the actually in the working context the term there, and we also did some experimentations there. But when I actually moved to work more with AI and on AI was last year. I took the role to lead our AI advisory services at Gofore, so the kind of the management consulting side of AI, and really trying to help businesses to really get to know what AI is all about and what it means to the organizations. And last year it was building our kind of capabilities around the topic and the AI advisory. And now actually this year we combined our AI advisory services to our overall management consulting services and teams. So because we saw that it's not probably an own thing, it's needs to be considered in the management level. It is so relevant nowadays. So now I have a bit over 80 management consultants and AI advisory consultants in my team.
Yeah, okay. No, but that's probably very important growth area for Gofore and very interesting new side of business, so to say. But before we go to the actual Gofore story, your story, the AI usage and the trustworthy AI as such, let's start with a brief calibration and warm-up question. So everybody is talking about this, and we want to see that at least that there is still hope. But what is your view on that? That are we already too late with AI in Europe, or how is it going? China and US launching models left and right, and we are fighting back coming from the heart of Europe. But what is your view? What should be doing, and are we too late already?
Well, I think we are like the student that wants to grade 10 in every exam because we do it in the hard way, kind of. So building the regulation and the governance around the topic and started with that edge. But I don't think we're not yet too late, because I think Wiseman said that who is third on the run is probably the one to succeed. So if it's US first, Chinese 10, Europe next,
yeah,
maybe
that's the goal then, at least, and let's take it and drive it and take the big wave on that. But yeah, let's get to the topic then. For the ones who don't know Gofore, could you give a short pitch of what is Gofore and what does the pioneering and ethical digital world actually mean, and what is Gofore as a company all about?
Wide question, but yes, let's go briefly through. So we're a digital transformation consultancy firm, founded in Tampere, so Finnish company listed in Helsinki Stock Exchange, and Well, yeah, we do everything around digitalization and a little bit more. It's not just about IT and digitalization consulting. We also do business consulting, starting from the strategy facilitation work for the companies and everything what's on the journey then. So management consulting is obviously big for us, and overall the kind of advisory services are a bit over 350 people already for us. And then of course Gofore's story started from the software development business, so it's still big, and that's the core of Gofore services. And that means also, or it has been expanding to the, for example, the embedded software services, so making code and digital services for example, to machines and automotive sector and things like that. So pretty kind of a engineering type of work we do as well. And then test automation, quality assurance is big part of our services as well. That's probably one reason why we're here today. So you're expanding our services there. But yeah, that is big. And I used to say that we do not have any own products or software services, but actually we do have few. We have simulators for industry clients, and that means actual simulators to how to run forestry machines or things like that. So physical products there, and also some small SaaS services as well. But mainly we do consulting. We are technology independent, but we do partner with several exclusive parties and of course with the big players as well, Microsoft, AWS, Google. We need those certifications and partnership programs as well. But yeah.
Who are your typical customers? Like which industries they are coming, and who you are serving the most, and in what geographical areas?
Well, we have few selected kind of strategic industries that are in our focus. Digital government, probably the biggest. So we're heavy on public sector development in Finland especially. And then the intelligent industry, as mentioned, they're kind of the machines and production side of companies, and automotive as well. But then we just updated our strategy and have few new focus areas, which is well-being, so meaning health sector especially, and then the retail and services is one new industry, and then security as well. So that is a bit new focus industry for us. And then the kind of regional side. So Finland is obviously the biggest market for us, but the internationalization focuses are right now on the German-speaking area. Mainly Germany, but we have offices in Austria as well, for example, and we have some a bit more like nearshore capabilities in Spain as well and Tallinn, but we mostly do nearshoring, offshoring through our partners then.
Now, your title, Head of Management Consulting and AI Advisory, of course I could ask that what do you do, but it's more interesting probably to ask that what you have been doing this year. We have run now 5 weeks approximately, so what has been on your agenda, on your table, like concretely? People are always interested, what do you concretely do? Are you meeting your people, customers? Are you coding? Are you selling? What do you try to do? But please tell openly. What is the day of Tommi?
Selling and resourcing. That's my main job right now. It's actually been pretty busy start of the year. We have a lot of public tenders, which are important for us, and it's good that there is a lot of those because the market has been a bit more silent lately, but that's been keeping me busy. And then of course all the private sector pre-sales and offers and all that. the team is now that big that most of my time is kind of do the sales work, do the pre-sales work, and do the resourcing, hoping to get the best talent to match our customer needs.
Yeah, sounds like a typical growth story as well. I understood that you have big growth targets at Gofore, so sounds like a typical day for a business lead in that type of a business. But if we turn a bit more towards the AI, then out of the 1,500 plus people that you currently have at Gofore, how many you would say are like directly or somehow involved in AI, and especially the generative AI type of projects or work at the moment, just to understand a bit the magnitude, what kind of impact it has already had in your own business, if we start from there?
I think we have now 100 to 200 at least consultants that have been working projects that where AI has a role or utilizing AI in their work. So it's already in hundreds the people that are involved. Of course, then the more specialists, there's probably a bit over 50, meaning data scientists, AI consultants, data engineers that work. Of course, some software developers as well that work in the field of AI. But the number is all the time growing because we have putting up new capabilities, for example, for software, AI-assisted software development team, AI-assisted test automation team, and constantly building new capabilities on how the AI plays a part of our consultants' daily life. But yeah, hundreds already working somehow related to AI.
Yeah, very, very good. Now, if we then move to the end customer side, you mentioned the core industries already there, but what is your view on that how these customers are concretely using AI already today and what kind of benefits they are getting? Like if you would just mention the most typical use cases that you have implemented, just highlighting maybe a couple of them, what Gofore has been part of, so we get a bit more to the beef and flesh to the bone before we deep dive to the trustworthy AI.
Well, yeah, I think that last year when we were putting up the consultancy capability around AI, meeting a lot of our customers and talking a lot about AI. I think at least in Finland the market was still and the organizations were still kind of the experimentation phase, especially when talking about generative AI. So not really sure how much to invest. Probably the management also needed to know more. They wanted to know more. We have actually done a lot of kind of management coaching and training for them and the use case identification and kind of helping them to start the journey. So I think the last year was really a lot about that when speaking about generative AI. Of course, there are companies that have been utilizing machine learning for ages, so it's a bit different story there, and we've been there at least the past 10 years, also developing different kind of machine learning solutions. But what now it seems like the kind of investments are coming and are really starting to grow, and we've seen few examples of clients that really are putting up AI programs that actually have ambitions to transform the business. So it's pretty exciting, and hopefully we have a big role to play there. But and maybe few use case examples that have been lately on our table is probably the all type of AI assistants or AI agents, which is a current trending term, but I think the main use case there is to somehow the kind of the enterprise search engines still. So how to find the most relevant information fast and how to use it in, for example, customer service is big, and probably the industry side also. This type of after sales business is also something where AI assistants play a crucial role, because it makes sense, because if you're people answering the phone for your customers have bought you a different kind of machines, and they ask why this is broken. I have this and this machine, so you cannot know thousands of machines and everything how they work, but the manuals and all the information is there in the company. So utilizing AI there to really find fast the solutions can really boost up the customer service and the customer experience as well there. But yeah, that's probably one that we have actually few cases ongoing. We're helping clients, and one also together with you that there's also root signal solutions now in the mix.
Yeah, maybe we can go a bit to that. Let's not talk about the customer because it's still confidential. Hopefully, can tell about. But our collaboration started through a joint customer, which I kind of feel that it's the best way to start collaboration, and many more to come. But if we get to that actual thing, how I at least understood it is that we got there, let's say on the good moment and somehow on the right timing, exactly when the project was moving from pilot to production. So do you want to elaborate a bit that, because I believe many of our audience are actually in that similar situation that we have done a lot of pilots and experimentation, but now we should go to production. So can you tell a bit more about that?
Yeah, well, I think we've seen a lot of studies that AI experimentations are failing or they really do not go into the production, and I understand it because the technology is still relatively new when talking about generative AI, and it makes sense that maybe the experimentations itself have been pretty small, and you can fail those and try it out a lot of things, and actually the experimentation is really fast. But in that case that we're partnered up with, I think the whole idea was it is this type of after sales case as mentioned, and the big company, global company, a lot of products, a lot of manuals, a lot of information probably scattered in various systems. So there's a true need to kind of get the AI do the job and helping out to find the relevant information. And obviously in that case, it's again easy to experiment, easy to try it out, easy to pilot things. But then the hard part is that, well, can we trust this? Is it bringing me the right information, or is it just making it up and generate some answer that sounds good, but actually is not about the same product, for example, or is there hallucination? And those questions are really crucial there because once you roll it out, so let's say there's probably hundreds or even thousands of users for the solution, so the trust really plays a big role. You only maybe do the first impression once, so it's better do it well and focus on the people side as well, because if you fail on that and the solution is kind of partly good, partly not good, we have a human behavior that it's not good and I'm not using it, it's not helping me, so it's hard to fix then again and building the trust. So that's where the root signals platform actually comes to play. So you can measure it and make it visible, and also to the management side that hey, this is working and probably these areas are not working yet, but we can measure it and we can make things that make it better. So I think that's what it's all about in that case.
Yeah, definitely. And I have been really delighted because let's say that you are big consulting house and very big compared to us as a still small startup, but it has been really good to find those counterparts and in different, both in Finnish and Central European organization, where we have been able to collaborate with excellent AI talent and development talent and so forth, and really get it stage by stage forward in a sense, everything from our cloud solution to even Azure private cloud in this particular case. So there are a lot of interesting things that we could deep dive, but let's forget that case for some moment, and hopefully we can have a whole episode about that once the timing is right. But if we get to the beef then for real and the real root of this podcast then and go to the trustworthy AI, why you believe that Gofore is interested in trustworthy AI and you wanted to partner with us? Of course, we have been touching it already here, but I can tell you that we have other similar companies in our loop, but Gofore has been one of the only ones, especially in Finland and this hemisphere, who has wanted to this actively start a collaboration with us. So how do you see it, how it fits Gofore agenda that well to talk about the trustworthy AI and partner with a company like Rootsignals?
Well, you mentioned at the start of the conversation that what is pioneering an ethical digital world, so probably it's something related to that. We want to be ethical, we want to be responsible, and of course there's a huge amount of interest that about AI technologies as well in our company, and well, you kind of as mentioned, contacted us and or how it even started, I don't remember, but still the conversation started with you guys in the right moment, because really those questions have come up with the Gofore's experts that, hey, what about this hallucination? What about when you bring in these solutions to the production? How can we ensure that the reliability, the trustworthiness and all that, because that's what our customers obviously expect from us. So if we do not have our own tools, probably someone else have. And of course we knew that there are some open source ways to build your own measurements and things like that, but you had pretty complete platform already, and it was really exciting, and also the model that, hey, you can try it out, how it works, how it looks, you can bring it to our customers, the solutions, and demo case it there. So actually the partnership model was then a really good fit for us as well. So we have something concrete to show to our customers that, hey, we take this trustworthiness and all that seriously, and we have a partner who can help us, and really nice platform. So it's a win-win case, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. We are at least very happy, and it seems that it's almost on the weekly basis we discuss about different customers, both sides of the table, so to say, that there are interest both in Rootsignals existing customers as well as in Gofore's to do the things together. But when it comes to your offering, which areas you see that Rootsignals partnership has somehow influenced or extended your offering, and how you talk to your customers and so forth? Because I think it's quite interesting for especially the enterprises who might be buying something from Gofore type of companies, at least, that it's not only that I buy a consultant by hour, but actually you can be a bit broader partner in that sense also for them by having Rootsignals on the side. But yeah, can you elaborate a bit the offering side?
Yeah, I think that the main thing is that actually what I've been working quite a lot last year and this year as well is the kind of the overall AI governance model. So how organizations govern and manage AI and everything related to that, especially the generative AI again, because it's a different kind of animal that usual that we've used to manage digital services. So that is something that we want to be a partner for our customers to help them really get everything in control. Not necessarily mean that you need to have ISO certified systems in place, but rather than you have the people there, you have the roles, responsibilities, processes around governing AI. And that definitely, when we have Rootsignals with us now, it helps to kind of make it, well, it's more practical. You can offer a platform where you can evaluate this, and it's a part of the overall governance model then. When you bring Gen AI solutions, hey, this is how you measure it, and it's actually pretty good and pretty easy, because otherwise, if you do not have this type of solutions, you have to somehow else figure out the important things and evaluate the trustworthiness and all that. And I think that if you at some point organizations that want to really get the most out of AI really need something, a product like this or platform like this where you can evaluate it, because otherwise it's always there kind of a you're not fully trusting it if you cannot measure it. But yeah, at least and of course our whole quality assurance and test automation capabilities you add on there a platform, and that probably is now most of our consultants are actually from the quality assurance side, and they're really interested to try it out, and that's kind of how things were. But in an overall picture and from the management perspective, it's part of the kind of governance model services as a whole.
Yeah, indeed, and I think that it's maybe a bit of a surprise also for us as Rutschingers positively, in a sense that it has been a learning curve. We have learned a lot of things from Gofore as well, that actually the very how would I say, structural way of implementing AI starts from the governance and management, and then goes down on the actual projects and development and quality assurance and testing, and actually Rutschingers can play a role in many of those steps, which has been of course motivating for us to develop the platform even further and make it even more robust and better. Even we are quite good already, we want to of course be better every day. Okay, but then wrapping up a bit and turning towards the end more, but before we go to the final question, how do you see the future, and what kind of role you believe trustworthy AI will play in Gofore's future and in the AI development as a whole, if you dare to even say something when everything is changing every week in this space. But if you would be that visionary and say something about trustworthy AI's role in Gofore and the market as a whole.
Yeah, well, market as a whole, as mentioned, Europe has taken that path that everything needs to be controlled, governed, and all that. So obviously plays a big role here, and from the data privacy side as well. But at Gofore, it also plays a big part because we, as you mentioned, we know all the steps related to making good digital solutions and services and products. So we really know the importance of testing and quality assurance, and making kind of securing our back, that we do not want to be that service provider that do something then left that everything's broken after a while. So yeah, it plays a crucial role, and it's just a key. Of course, there's a role when continuously developing and managing services, but the key thing is also when moving on to the production. After piloting successful, everything going great, but then the important part is to ensure that everything is still great in the production. So I think the evaluation and of trustworthiness really plays a big role there, and that can make the difference as well when done well and done right. So I see a lot of like potential for us as a business, but I also see that organization really needs to think these things through because we do not want anything in the fan later on.
Yeah, that's probably the thing that we all want to avoid, that the fan is in the other room or somewhere else. But it's a good bridge to our final question then, and I believe Shakespeare said once that love all, trust a few, and do harm none. I really hope that the AI will not harm anyone. So let's try to keep that fan on the another corner of the building. But yeah, if we come to the middle part, then that what is your take on that? That should we trust AI?
Yes, when used responsibly, I would say. So yeah, we cannot avoid AI anymore, so it will be part of our lives. So let's make it a great ally rather than an enemy for us. So yes.
thank you, Tommi. It was a pleasure to have you Root Talks today, and thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.